Here we go, here we go. Once again, it's your main man, Desert Jackson. Some of y'all know me already. I want to get into a full explanation of what Apex Management Consulting is all about. Apex Management and Consulting, apexmc.org. I see you guys have been coming to the website. Do appreciate you taking a look and everything like that. But here's a breakdown. I want to get serious with you. We all like a fast buck. Yes. The crypto market is great if you know how to work it. And we can show you. We can help you maneuver through it. But there's a whole lot of basic information that has to be covered. Now, let's start with the basics. Let's establish a solid security. And how do we establish a solid security in regards to our finances? We establish a solid security by finding us a compound interest factor to whereas we can take those monies that we have in savings or some of those dollars that you have over here and put them in a money market account, a CD, something that your granny and them used to do, or a bond. These are high yielding interest accounts. But the thing about those accounts is they have terms limits on them. You can go 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years, whatever your interest is, whatever suits your needs. It depends on where you want to be in the future, not today. Now today, of course, Bitcoin is great. All of these other coin stocks and commodities are excellent, but long run is what we want to talk about. Since some of us don't have the money to go into the housing market and build all of these fantastic homes and sell and put people in, and then we can have a income flow, whereas you're doing rental properties, lease properties, all of these other things. Everyone doesn't have those type of finances. So for those of you who don't, but do want to one day, this is what we're here for at Apex Management and Consulting, apexmc.org. The whole thing is securing your future. It's not just about today. Now, for those of you who want to grow your income and participate in the coin market with the Bitcoin and Forex trading and which is day trading, and currency trading, I'm here for you. I can educate you on that too. But the main goal in the end and the beginning is to establish a secure financial situation for you, your family, and your friends. You know how we do this? We do this the long way. I know you've heard the term, the race is not for the swift and fast, but for he who endures. Can you endure all that the market has to offer? Your Bitcoin is going to go up, it's going to go down. Your Dogecoin is going to go up, it's going to go down. The stock market is going to go up, it's going to go down. It's so many aspects to this game that newcomers aren't even familiar with. Do you have a crypto wallet? Somewhere you can store your crypto? Do you own your crypto? Or are you just investing in someone else's crypto? These are questions that you might not even think about or have thought about, but they're serious questions indeed. Do I own my crypto? Do I have a crypto wallet? Am I secure in my trading? Will I wake up in the morning and someone has hacked everything and taken all of my money out of the thing? And it happens. You see it all the time. So what we want to do is stabilize our financial stability. We want you to be able to know that when it comes to your money, it's in a marketable asset account to whereas you can go and look at it and know that it's accruing a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, however your desired position is. But I don't want you guys to forget, we are in it for the long run. We're trying to obtain wealth. Riches, all of that as well. But riches only last as long as you live. But the wealth goes for generations and generations. And that's what we want to do. Here at Apex Management and Consulting, we want to advise you on how to lay out a good portfolio, a solid portfolio, not just based on crypto, not just based on ETFs, not just based on the stock market, but a solid foundation, one in which you can go to in 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years, whatever your business plan is. I know there's so many questions and there's so many answers that are unanswered. And there's so many questions that have yet to be asked. So I encourage you to go through our FAQ and read it. If necessary, I'll have a consultation. Sign up for a consultation. Inbox us. Inbox me. And we can sit down and go over the whole strategy of money marketing and money making. If you have a business, let's get your business consolidated to the point where it runs itself. While you sleep, you can make money. And this is what we do with compound interest units. I know you've heard the term before, compound interest. Yeah. An interest yielding account that will accrue. When I say accrue, it will add monthly, yearly, and in some other markets, daily. And what we want to do here at Apex is find those markets for you. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. No. It is not a scheme at all. It's not a pyramid plan, none of that. This is just an educational situation for those of you who do not know but are interested. And for those of you who do know, you can dive deeper. And at Apex Management and Consulting, we're going to help you maneuver through those minefields of unknown aspects. How much is it going to cost me to draw out my crypto? How much is it going to cost me to service my unit? There's so many other things. Do I need a wallet? Do I need a wallet to store my Coinbase and transfer my Coinbase? All of these are questions that you need to know. The worst thing about being in any game is not knowing the rules. Not knowing where the out of bounds is. And I see it's a lot of people who are getting into it and want to get into it. So let's secure our finances. Let's make sure we make the proper moves first by educating ourselves and knowing what's the cost of making money. How much is it going to cost me to make some money? You're not the Fed. You can't print dollars out the air. And no puns on the United States Federal Reserve. But that's what they do. And the dollar is devaluing every day, every year. You know it and I know it. You could buy a carton of eggs for this, that, and other. It's not because it costs more to make a carton of eggs. It's just your dollar doesn't go as far because it's not worth as much. So let's look at other markets. Maybe we can get into other currencies that are up high. We want to be on the winning side. Even though you live on the loser side. I hate to say it like that. But the American dollar has been falling and it's going to continue to fall until they stabilize it behind something. And this is what they're trying to do with the Coinbase and all these other things. They're injecting it into the S&P. Now you have Bitcoin and Coinbase. All of these things are good for the American economy. But there's a global economy that is much broader. And we can take advantage of it. We're going to show you how to hedge your bets against the downfalls of life. I try to keep it short and sweet. I'm already over my 10-minute mark. But you guys continue to follow and continue to show your support for Apex Management and Consulting. ApexMC.org. This is your main man, Desiree Jackson. Let's get this money.